All right, welcome back, y'all. So I just wanted to kind of make a video and show you what's been going on this week, or kind of what happened, I guess. I don't know if you guys saw the Instagram post, or I guess a Facebook post, but I tried to do a little hammock camp adventure a few days ago, and I had taken my wife's car, and I had dropped her off at work and went and packed up my stuff and went and completely forgot to leave her a house key. So I had gotten to camp and got this new hammock all set up, which I'll throw some in right here. Well, there we go. I'm just gonna have to not trip over the cord in the middle of the night. They're supposed to be reflective, but nice little setup in here. I'll see if I can get in there. May need to raise this whole thing up a little bit because I'm right on the ground. There we go. Is there a zipper on both sides of this? Not too shabby, y'all. I will definitely be able to fall asleep in this tonight. And I don't think I'll need that underquilt. But we'll find out. Although I feel like if this thing stretches, oh, my ass touches the ground right there. I'm gonna have to raise the whole thing up. A couple more inches at least. And then got my fire started, cracked the brew, and I got a phone call that she was locked out. So I quickly got my stuff together and went home and let her in. So that one, I did film some of that, but we'll just wait for that hammock for the next video, I guess, or a future video, etc. And then yesterday, Kyle from All Dogs came out and we spent some time working on my truck. He brought out a really nice scanner, and I'll put some of that in the video here. Those white wheels look really nice on the blue, man.
They're so dirty right now.
They still look great, though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Went from Duck Creek all the way back to Lincoln.
Back
last
roads.
weekend, just back roads cruising, yeah. So I haven't washed it since, just the rain.
Yeah.
It's done what it has, but yeah.
Well, guys, Kyle from All Dogs came out and he brought his fancy code reader with him.
Yup.
So we're gonna hook that up. I just looked under here and I think I may have found the problem, but we're gonna,
really?
Yeah, we'll hook the code reader up and see what's all about.
All right.
But here, if you want to look.
Sure.
Other side.
Okay. Something come loose, or?
The very back spark plug.
Yeah.
Has like a, right on the bottom. I don't know if at some point it did touch, but you can see right above the boot, there's just like a little blemish on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right
and if
here?
you, yeah. And if you like kind of bend it back, it looks like the outside is cracked. You can pull it off if you want to. See that little white dot on it?
Oh, right here.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, that could definitely cause an arc or something, I would think, or interference. We'll see.
If it gives a code for that cylinder, we can switch it with one and see if it
changes. Yeah.
So, yeah, that could be it.
I don't know if I could find those angle boot spark plugs anywhere around here, though. Hopefully, you didn't get too dirty. This thing is.
Oh no, it's fine.
filthy.
I wore kind of a crappy shirt, so.
Technically, so these are, I think these are 12-inch, and then I got them from Speed Engineering, and they have 10-inch, which most people run, but they were out of stock at the time. So maybe if that's the case, I'll just order a set of 10s. I don't know if that, like, I don't feel like that thing got melted. Does it look like it's melted, or just...
No, but that would definitely cause an issue. Because you'll have this... Oh, no, it might be broken, actually. I mean, it's going to jump regardless.
Yeah.
That's going to jump to the bolt or the header, and you're not going to have any spark going through that because it's just going to find its least least resistance possible.
Maybe we can wrap some electrical tape around it. Dude, if that's it, I'm going to be even more bummed because that's the stupidest thing. But in a parking lot dicking around, I did not see that. And maybe it got worse as I drove home. I don't know.
It very well could have, yeah. Huh? We can mess with it.
All right. We're going to plug this thing in and see what the code reader says.
Do you know what cylinder that is technically? Is it 8 or is it 4?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look at a diagram.
I'm not sure how.
I can't remember the firing order off the top of my head, which is like sacrilegious.
Well, it's 1-843-6572 on a Chevy, but I don't know how they number their banks.
Oh, yeah, like I don't know.
1 or if they go across. 2 engine fault code for the engine. There's your brake code. Airbag codes?
Yeah, I'm getting an airbag light.
Okay.
I think it's been on for a couple of years. I think it's a sensor. Like, people say there's a sensor under the seat that can get corrosion.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, if you can't see it,
Let's get door lock codes.
I have no idea what that would be for.
I don't know. We'll look at all of it, see what it says. Map sensor code and oxygen sensor code.
Huh. So maybe it is an O2. I don't know why it would be.
The map sensor would cause your misfire.
Yeah.
Let me try to start it. See what it does.
You could try. I don't think it's gonna. Oh shit.
Yeah, ain't happy.
No, it's not happy.
For a code on the engine code there. I mean, it's running.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it started that easily. All right, so we cleaned the MAF, but the code was actually for the map sensor, which is right there, and we're kind of dumb. So we went and picked up one of those from the local Napa, and we're gonna swap that out, see if that's the thing. That's what it is, which will go right up there. We tried to see if he had plug wires. He did not have anything with an angled boot on it. So I'm just going to have to order a new set of these. I am going to order a new set that's a little bit shorter. But we'll get that pop back on. But we need to swap that out. What kind of bolts on the top of there? That just pop in. Stick you. It's like shank. Waka, waka, waka.
Okay, so you go in there.
Inside of it?
Yep, and then push that way. And then it should, no, the other way. There you go.
There we go.
And then that thing should just come off. According to, uh-oh.
Fucking losing everything.
Find it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, cool. There you go. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's old and oily from the intake. Well, hopefully that's it. Probably still not going to run the greatest with a busted spark plug, but...
There you go. There's your clip.
It's kind of a weird design.
Well, looks like it, pulls to the tread. There you go.
Probably could have put some grease on there, but whatever.
Smells oily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Leave the keys in?
I think they're on your center console. Fingers crossed. better, yeah. It's definitely not perfect. Is it still clanking up there? I wonder if it's the exhaust with the motor shaking that it's hitting. I think it's hitting the drive shaft. Could be. Still sounds like it's got that knock though. I feel like that spark plug is definitely a problem. It started up better though. It did. And I guess it's your truck. With a cam, it's going to sound different to me anyways. Yeah. So. Well. You got to check engine light yet? No. Yeah, see, it's still not happy. I mean, maybe it's clearing up. Yeah, maybe. It could have to relay. It might be worth maybe disconnecting the battery. Yeah. It sounds better. It does sound better. It's still like not perfect. Still not, but it's still yeah. You can still tell it's rough. Yeah, it might be worth. All right. We're gonna disconnect the battery and let the computers reset.
As you see, we replaced the map sensor, cleaned the map, and kind of went through some of the codes. After talking to Brock, he recommended I change one of the O2 sensors, but I decided to just do both of them at the same time because of the mileage and stuff on the truck, but that did not completely fix it. It does feel like it's running a little bit better, and it does sound a little bit better, but it's still not perfect. So didn't get that finished. I was hoping that that stuff would work out and we would have that done and have a video out. But I did order a new set of spark plugs. It started to sprinkle on me, guys. I did order a new set of plugs. It's kind of a bummer I can't like pick up a set of those locally because they have an angled boot on the bottom to clear the header. But so I had to order those, and it's going to be like 3 to 5 business days, or 5 to 7 I think it said. So probably won't have the truck for this week either. So we'll get out there and get something done. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do for the next video. You know, we will probably get the bike out. That's what my intentions were for that hammock camp, but it had rained all day, so I didn't really want to head out in the rain, and then it just kind of got later in the day, and that's when I decided to take the car, and then that one didn't work out. So here we are, but I'm just cruising around chilling right now. I stole the wife's car and just went for a drive to kind of get out of the house and do something, since I don't have my own vehicle and it is kind of sprinkling. Didn't want to take the bike out today. It's been doing it on and off. The weather's been kind of odd here lately. It's been like the winds just seem to be blowing the wrong directions, if that sounds right. But I was hoping I'd get an airboat on video. I just heard one flying down there, but not seeing anything. It's the Platte River, y'all. Mile wide, inch deep, or foot deep. I don't remember what they used to say. But yeah, it's not very deep. It'll still kill you though. But that kind of leads me into some other stuff. Like I've been wanting to do some kayak videos. Let's hit the road here. But of course I can't take the kayak out and do anything with that, or the boat for that matter, if I don't have a truck to pull it. So oh, and there's the boats. I hear them. I just heard it. Come down this way. Why don't we get out and look? You hear that? Maybe we'll catch one coming up the river. Can't tell if it's going away or coming up here. So that right there, if you guys can see that, that's actually a walking bridge that you can walk across. Schramm Park is right up there. Yeah, I want to see these guys go flying by. I've never been on an airboat. That would be really cool. cool to do. This is just kind of a nice spot. You can park on the river. I mean, you can fish here. There's a couple of these little parking areas where you can pull off. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, and then there's actually like a parking area up there. But yeah, you could set up out here and fish. Ooh, it's a little muddy. I don't know if you could park here and spend the night. I don't know if I would either, personally, but yeah. Well, it sounds like they went the other direction, so why don't we hop back in the car? Dang old mud on my shoe. Wheel. Back on the road, I guess. For it, the speed. And I'm speeding. All right, there we go. Just out cruising. Sometimes you can't get the videos done that you want to get done, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging like I have for the last couple of weeks. I guess, like I did for those couple of weeks, but yeah. There's another parking spot right here, but not much. I suppose you could crawl down there if you want. And I have hiked through Schramm Park up here before. It's been a while though. Just a random tire there. I wonder where that came from. Yeah, another little parking area right here. And then you can like pull in right here, as you can see. Hang out. Well, we drive up in here. I don't think you can go very far in here right now because of there's some construction going on, but why don't we pull over right here, actually. Those are windows. Walk over here and take a look at this rock formation. Since we're down here, I think I filmed this thing, but God, it's been a while, and I don't even remember what video that's from at this point. So I know some of you have not seen this. There is a, like a, I would call it like a kids learning center. There's a little aquarium thing in this park too, but right in front of me here, we've got a geological display. Take a photo, leave the fossil. No digging. So I guess there are fossils in all of this somewhere. It's kind of cool looking. It's pretty big. There's a couple of signs over here. Fossils at Schramm, SRA. It's hard to imagine Nebraska as anything other than a state covered in prairies. For some people it really is. But believe it or not, it did not always look the way that it does now. In fact, around 514 million years ago, Nebraska was covered in a shallow sea. Our climate was subtropical and humid, similar to a modern day rainforest, and that lasted for 250 million years. So there are fossils of fish, trilobites, and other things of that nature. So I imagine there's some up here. I am not going to walk up there right now because it is kind of muddy and raining. Very kind of light rain. It doesn't feel bad, but you can see where the rocks have like tumbled down and fallen over this thing. But it's cool. I wonder if that's a trail. Oh shit, I'm tripping. All right, let's actually walk up here a little bit. Don't be scared. It looks like there's a trail right here, which is kind of why I wanted to walk up here. Yeah, this is kind of neat right here. Yeah, it does look like there's a trail that goes back up in there. Of some sort. It's just a big rocky ledge. Sandstone ledge. I do not see any fossils with my naked eye here. You see any? I do not. It's cool though how you can see the layers. I always think that's kind of neat. And it's fairly steep up here. Boy, don't go sliding down the mountain, Mike. All right, now let's get back down. Trilobite. It was hard to read that word because I wanted to say troglodyte. It was like an insult when I was growing up to call somebody a troglodyte. Well, it looks like there used to be a trail right here. Can we see anything? No. See if we can take a drive up that. I don't know if they've got the entrance blocked off to drive up. It's on this side or not. I don't even know. Silence. We got some old ponds and whatnot here. Yeah, I don't know if we can drive up there. I don't think you can. Maybe? Is that the road? Oh yeah, we got lucky. Yeah, they're doing a bit of work here, guys. Take a cruise. Open the windows because it's hot. A little bit bumpy, but you want the sunroof cam? Yeah, this is a really cool park, guys, but there is no camping here, which is kind of a bummer. It's just a hiking trail, stuff like that. And there's like picnic areas. Yeah, there's one right there. And they do, I believe, there's like an on-site park resident here, so I've hiked that trail. And then I believe it's just back down from here. It's just a loop up the hill. I don't have my seatbelt on. This one's fun on a bike. I've ridden down this on a bicycle. It's a little sketchy. because it is fairly steep. Yeah, there's like another parking area here. Picnic. Get your picnic basket. I'll scratch up my wheels. And here we are back at the bottom where we were just at before. Windy. So yeah, it's a cool little park, and this is like a road. We always used to ride this on our bikes. We'd call it the Shram Loop. There's like a perfect little loop around here for us local guys, and I don't know, it may take like 35-40 minutes to ride, but you can stop down here. There's a bar out that way where you can stop and have a drink and stuff. So it's a cool little loop. It's nice and green. It's got some twisty roads on it, so something that we always enjoyed riding on. Up here, right there's, yeah, it's like an aquarium. They remodeled it a few years ago, and honestly, I think it was better before they remodeled it. Shram Education Center. Because they kind of lost the aquarium to a point. It's not as cool as it was. And there's like a big archery range down here somewhere that I think it's right there and the sign's missing. But anyways, guys, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and close this out. Let me close this sunroof because I know it's windy. I'm just gonna close this one out here. We'll get back to camping here shortly, or we'll get the truck running or something. Not exactly sure what's gonna happen, but I need to get that truck fixed and figure all that junk out. So we're waiting on some spark plugs, and then we'll kind of go from there. But in the meantime, we'll try to get out and do some motorcycle camping or something if the weather holds out. So yeah, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.